guess still have the effect of July 4th. God bless America. God bless the angels. And God bless the Bible missionaries. Why did I say that? Because the SVD family is growing. And yesterday, I just came back in the afternoon from San Diego because we have a new SVD parish in the name of Nuestra Señora del Socorro, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. And a pastor appointed as one of our conference, Father Dung Nguyen. We're very happy because it's a new set of cultures. We have, in fact, it's a multicultural. It's 50% Spanish, 35% Vietnamese, and we have Eritreans, part of the African culture. Eritreans, we have Filipinos, we have Anglos. It's very multicultural. And I am there on weekdays. Father Emilio is there right now, who's doing masses on weekends. And you know, the tendency for us to have new things is to advise people, right? Like many of you, I'm not too good in taking advices. And if I receive sort of constructive criticism, forget it. I just want to hear about it. And whether it be from a friend, or a stranger, or an elderly, or one of my peers, it is hard to hear things from others, right? It is. It is very hard. And the question that almost always pops up into my mind, and sometimes out into my mouth, is, who are you to be saying these things to me? I hear people saying God a lot, one form or another. Who's he or she telling me all of these things? And my guess is that it is much more of a modern phenomenon. For most of human history, I believe that human beings recognize to a great extent their dependency on one another for survival, for guidance, and even correction. They were accountable to one another, and so they say the tough things to one another. The modern mind seems to be a different place. And we're so convinced that we have all the answers, and the solutions to every problem lie within us. That most people have nothing to offer us. And so, we developed a certain disdain and hypersensitivity to much of the guidance and suggestions that were once appreciated and expected. We see it as an interference. And of course, we could not be more wrong. Oh, sometimes it's just an interference. Well, it's just a fancy word for the word meddling or minding the businesses of others. Or self-righteousness on the part of the other person. But my guess is that most of the time, it is because the other person loves us so much and cares for us. Loves us enough to say the tough stuff. You probably where I'm getting at, right? Or you don't have any idea? Tell me. Or just say, Father Herman, what are you talking about? Well, my brothers and sisters, what I mean is that God is speaking to us all the time. He's trying to communicate with us, attempting to share with us who He is and who we are as His creatures. He's trying to help us live happily, healthy, holy, God-centered lives. And let me ask you, how does God communicate with us? Come on, I want answers. Through others? Great. With who? From whom? Huh? Prayers? Pardon? The Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit? What else? Priest? Yes. Who? Scriptures people. Okay. You are forgetting something. Those people who annoy us. That's the most important thing. Those people who annoy us, who almost drives us crazy all the time, and seem to be butting our own businesses, right? Through people in our midst who, in a very real sense, are the prophets of today. Well, I imagine that many of you get emails every day, right? Right? Raise your hands. And if you're like me, there are quite a few that I can never be open. Imagine 1 to 3 days that you don't open your email. Guess what? 50 to 100 or more emails. What do? Delete them. Good. Oh, you have old computers. Delete them. I do the same with what I consider junk mail. Right there and then, out into the garbage. I could win a great prize, you know, in a contest, and I probably not even know because I didn't bother to open it. I'm always sure which messages are important and which are not, especially from my superiors. I know they're very important, right? Without really giving them a chance. My brothers and sisters, prophets have never been popular, not now, not 2,000 years ago, never. Because prophets tell it like it is. And sometimes, guess what? We don't want to hear about it. Especially from some